Did you know that Scorpio is often called the most mysterious and intense sign of the zodiac? But what if I told you there's so much more beneath that surface layers of emotional power, resilience, and transformation that shape not only their lives but also the people around them? Have you ever met someone who seems to see right through you, understands your deepest fears, or simply has a presence that pulls you in without explanation? That's the Scorpio energy at work. In today's video, we're diving deep into the psychological and astrological secrets that make Scorpio truly unique. This isn't just about personality traits or stereotypes. We're exploring the real reasons why Scorpio's intuition, passion, and inner strength set them apart in ways you might not expect. Whether you're a Scorpio or just curious about what drives this sign, you'll find insights that can inspire you to understand yourself and others better. So, if you love uncovering hidden truths and want to go beyond the surface, stick around until the end. And hey, if you enjoy this kind of deep, thoughtful content, consider subscribing, liking, and sharing to help us grow this community. Let's get started and uncover what really makes Scorpio the powerhouse of the zodiac. Scorpio's intuition is something almost magical. It's not just about guessing or making assumptions. It's a deep, almost subconscious connection to the emotions and energies around them. Imagine being in a crowded room, and yet you can somehow tell who's genuine and who's putting on a mask. That's the power of Scorpio's intuition. It's like they have an internal radar, tuned in to subtle cues, tiny changes in body language, a flicker of emotion in someone's eyes, or even the way a person's energy shifts. This ability doesn't come from simply observing. It's rooted in their deep emotional awareness and an almost psychic sensitivity. You might have met a Scorpio friend who, without you saying a word, just knows when something is wrong or when you need support. They read between the lines effortlessly. This is why Scorpios often become the people others turn to in times of confusion or emotional turmoil. Their intuition helps them navigate complex relationships, both personal and professional. They don't just react to what's obvious, they sense what's hidden beneath the surface. This makes them excellent problem solvers because they can predict outcomes and avoid unnecessary conflicts before they even arise. For example, if you ever find yourself in a difficult conversation with a Scorpio, you'll notice they can steer the dialogue toward understanding without getting caught up in drama. Their intuition isn't just a personality quirk, it's a practical tool for building trust and stronger connections. This intuitive power also explains why Scorpios are fiercely loyal. Loyalty for them is not just a word, it's a sacred commitment. When a Scorpio decides to invest their time and heart in a relationship, be it friendship, family, or romance, they do so with their whole being. This isn't blind loyalty, where they stay out of obligation or fear. Instead, it's a conscious choice, based on trust and deep respect. They understand that meaningful relationships require effort and honesty. If you've ever had a Scorpio in your life, you know they'll stand by you through thick and thin. They don't abandon ship when things get tough. Instead, they anchor themselves firmly, offering unwavering support. But here's something interesting. Scorpios expect the same loyalty in return. They are not satisfied with surface-level connections or fair-weather friends. They want bonds that withstand challenges and grow stronger over time. This is why sometimes they seem selective about whom they let in. It's not about being closed off, it's about protecting the emotional safety of themselves and their loved ones. In today's fast-paced world, where relationships can feel disposable, Scorpio's loyalty is a reminder of how rare and valuable true commitment is. If you're lucky enough to earn a Scorpio's trust, you've gained a companion for life. Another striking feature of Scorpio is their passion and commitment. When they decide to pursue something, whether a career goal, a hobby, or a relationship, they don't hold back. You rarely see a Scorpio doing things halfway. Their approach is all in, with a depth of intensity that's hard to match. This kind of passion comes from their need for authenticity. They want their actions and their emotions to align perfectly. So, when a Scorpio loves or works on a project, they dive deep, It's like they are exploring every layer beneath the surface, trying to understand it fully and give their absolute best. This can be inspiring to those around them because it pushes others to raise their standards too. Take, for example, a Scorpio artist or entrepreneur. Their drive is not about fame or money, but about expressing their truth and creating something meaningful. They are willing to put in the long hours, face rejection, and overcome setbacks because their passion fuels their persistence. In relationships, this passion turns into fierce loyalty and intense connection. Scorpios don't settle for superficial love. They crave soulful intimacy and depth. This can sometimes be overwhelming for partners, but it also creates bonds that are rare and profound. You might notice how Scorpio's passion inspires others. Their energy is contagious. It encourages people to find their own drive and purpose. This is why many Scorpios become leaders or motivators in their communities or workplaces. Their commitment isn't just personal. It often extends to causes or teams they care about deeply. But it's not just about being intense. It's about channeling that intensity, constructively and with focus. They want to excel and make an impact, not just for recognition, but because it feels like a vital part of who they are. Then there is the magnetic energy Scorpio naturally radiates. This isn't something they force or fake. It's an innate presence that draws people in without effort. Think of the last time you met someone who seemed to command attention without saying much. Their confidence was quiet but unmistakable. That's the Scorpio effect. This magnetic pull comes from their self-awareness and comfort in their own skin. They don't try to fit in or seek approval. Instead, they own their uniqueness, and that authenticity shines through powerfully. People are drawn to Scorpio's mystery and depth. There's an emotional intensity in their gaze, a sense that they hold secrets and stories beneath the surface. This intrigue makes interactions with them feel alive and meaningful. It's no wonder they often leave lasting impressions on others. Whether in friendships, romantic connections, or professional networks, Scorpio's magnetic energy helps them build strong ties and influence people naturally. This presence also reflects Scorpio's confidence, not arrogance, but a quiet certainty about who they are and what they stand for. They don't need to prove themselves because they trust their inner strength. This self-assurance makes them resilient to criticism and social pressure. They don't change to fit others' expectations. Instead, they invite others to accept them as they are, or not at all. In everyday life, this magnetic energy can be seen in simple moments, like a Scorpio walking into a room and instantly capturing attention, or the way they listen deeply in conversation, making you feel truly seen and heard. It's this combination of emotional depth and self-possession that makes Scorpio so compelling, and it's why many people feel both drawn to and challenged by them at the same time. Understanding these qualities, intuition, loyalty, passion, and magnetic presence, gives us a glimpse into why Scorpio stands out among the zodiac signs. Their inner world is rich and complex, filled with a psychological and emotional intensity that shapes how they experience life and connect with others. For anyone looking to deepen their relationships or personal growth, embracing some of Scorpio's qualities can be a powerful step toward authenticity and resilience. Whether it's trusting your gut, committing fully to what matters, or owning your unique energy, there is much to learn from the Scorpio way of being. Scorpio's resilience is something that truly defines them on a deeper level. Life throws curveballs at everyone, but Scorpios have this incredible ability to bounce back stronger than before. It's not just about surviving tough times, it's about growing through them. When others might crumble under pressure or give up after a setback, Scorpio digs in and finds new strength within. Think about someone who lost their job, faced a personal betrayal, or endured a difficult loss. While it would be easy to feel defeated, a Scorpio uses that pain as fuel. They don't let adversity become their story. Instead, they rewrite the narrative, emerging more determined and focused. This kind of resilience comes from a profound inner strength that Scorpios cultivate through emotional awareness and acceptance. They don't deny their struggles or hide from pain. Instead, they confront their feelings head-on, process them deeply, and use what they learn to transform. It's like they carry an internal reservoir of courage that keeps replenishing no matter how hard life gets. This emotional toughness also means they rarely stay stuck in victimhood. Instead, they take responsibility for their healing and growth. It's a powerful reminder for all of us that hardship can be a gateway, not a dead end. Transformation is almost a natural state for Scorpio. This sign is symbolized by the phoenix, which rises from its ashes, and that's no coincidence. Scorpios understand that change is not just inevitable, it's necessary for their survival and evolution. Many of us fear change because it means stepping into the unknown or losing what's familiar. But for Scorpio, transformation is a deeply empowering process. They are not afraid to shed old versions of themselves, break destructive habits, or reinvent their lives completely. You might see a Scorpio friend who, after a painful breakup or a career shift, emerges with a renewed sense of purpose and confidence. That ability to let go and rebuild is something truly inspiring. What makes this transformation even more impactful is Scorpio's influence on those around them. When they evolve, they often inspire others to do the same. It's like their courage to face darkness and grow lights the way for friends and family. This ripple effect shows how Scorpio's journey is never just personal, it becomes a shared experience of growth and empowerment. So, if you're stuck in a cycle of fear or self-doubt, watching a Scorpio embrace transformation can remind you that change is possible, even beautiful. Their approach to life and relationships is another area where Scorpio's depth shines. Unlike many who may prefer surface-level interactions, Scorpios crave real connection. They are drawn to the emotional layers beneath everyday conversations and experiences. This means they don't shy away from complexity or vulnerability. Instead, they dive right in, willing to explore the fears, dreams, and contradictions that make us human. This deep emotional engagement often leads to intense, meaningful relationships that stand the test of time. But it can also be challenging because Scorpios expect honesty and authenticity from others. They have little patience for pretense or superficiality. In practical terms, this means a Scorpio partner or friend will want to understand you completely, not just your words but your unspoken feelings and motivations. This can be a gift, as it fosters genuine intimacy and trust. But it also requires openness and courage from both sides. If you've ever been in a relationship with a Scorpio, you might have experienced moments where it felt like they could see right through your defenses. While that can be intimidating, it's also what makes them deeply loyal and supportive. They don't just want to know who you are, they want to help you become your best self. Dependability is closely tied to this emotional depth. Scorpios take their commitments seriously. When they say they will be there, they mean it with every fiber of their being. This reliability isn't just about following through on tasks or promises, it's a reflection of their inner discipline and sense of responsibility. Many people rely on Scorpio's steady presence in times of uncertainty. For example, in a work environment, a Scorpio colleague often becomes the one who keeps things on track, even under pressure. They don't crumble when deadlines loom or crises arise. Instead, they step up, staying calm and focused. This kind of dependability also extends to emotional support. Scorpio friends and partners provide a safe harbor for those in need. They don't shy away from difficult conversations or emotional storms. Instead, they hold space for others, offering understanding and unwavering loyalty. This makes them invaluable in both personal and professional circles. The lesson here is clear. Cultivating inner discipline and reliability not only strengthens Scorpio's character, but also creates lasting bonds of trust and respect. The next part reveals some of the most profound and sometimes controversial truths about Scorpio's emotional strength, their relentless quest for truth, and their strategic way of navigating life. These qualities challenge common assumptions and offer deep insights into what makes Scorpio such a powerful and complex sign. Stay with me as we explore these layers together. Scorpio's emotional strength is something that quietly commands respect. It's not about loud displays or grand gestures. Instead, it's a steady, unshakable presence that anchors them through life's storms. Many people struggle to stay composed when faced with intense emotions or tough challenges. Scorpios, however, have learned to embrace their feelings fully, without letting those feelings control them. This balance comes from deep self-awareness and a willingness to confront their inner world honestly. Imagine someone who faces loss, betrayal, or hardship but doesn't collapse under the weight of it. Instead, they absorb the pain, understand it, and use it as fuel to move forward. That's the essence of Scorpio's emotional resilience. They have a remarkable ability to process difficult emotions privately, often transforming their struggles into strength. It's no surprise that many people turn to Scorpios in times of crisis. Their calm presence provides reassurance and hope, reminding others that even in darkness, there is light. This emotional fortitude is not about avoiding vulnerability, but about mastering it. Scorpios know that true strength comes from facing fears and uncertainties head-on. They don't shy away from tough conversations or uncomfortable truths, because they understand that growth requires honesty. This willingness to be vulnerable yet strong creates deep bonds with others, as people sense that Scorpio is someone who can be trusted with their own struggles. Their pursuit of truth is another defining aspect of their character. Scorpios don't settle for half-truths or surface explanations. They have a relentless drive to uncover what lies beneath appearances. This can sometimes be uncomfortable for those around them, as Scorpio isn't afraid to ask difficult questions or confront harsh realities. But this pursuit is rooted in a desire for authenticity and growth. They believe that only by facing the truth can real progress happen. In relationships and life decisions, Scorpio's commitment to truth acts as a compass. They reject illusions and pretense, striving instead for clarity and genuine understanding. This can be a challenge for people who prefer to avoid conflict or maintain superficial harmony. But Scorpio knows that real connection and transformation require seeing things as they really are. Their courage to face truth often leads to breakthroughs that others might shy away from. This relentless search for truth also helps Scorpio live authentically. They don't wear masks or pretend to be someone they are not. This authenticity can be both inspiring and intimidating because it demands the same honesty from others. It's a reminder that personal growth is tied closely to self-awareness and the courage to be real, even when it's difficult. Scorpio's strategic mindset is like a secret weapon. They don't rush blindly into decisions or let emotions cloud their judgment. Instead, they carefully analyze situations and plan their moves with precision. This thoughtful approach helps them navigate life's complexities and stay several steps ahead. For example, in a challenging work project or a complicated relationship, Scorpio will quietly assess all factors before taking action. They don't rush. They wait for the right moment to make their move. This ability to strategize reflects Scorpio's desire for control and mastery. Life can be unpredictable, but Scorpio works to minimize surprises by preparing thoroughly. They know that success often depends on foresight and patience. This mindset also helps them stay calm under pressure, turning obstacles into opportunities rather than setbacks. Their capacity to overcome obstacles is closely tied to this strategy, and their deep inner resolve. When faced with challenges, Scorpio doesn't back down or give up. Instead, they see problems as puzzles to solve or battles to win. This relentless determination can inspire others to adopt a similar attitude toward their own difficulties. It's a reminder that persistence and focus are powerful tools in overcoming life's hurdles. One real-life example might be a Scorpio entrepreneur who faces repeated failures but keeps refining their approach until they succeed. Or a Scorpio friend who supports others through tough times without losing faith in positive outcomes. Their attitude is a testament to the power of resilience combined with smart planning. Finally, Scorpio's sharp attention to detail gives them an edge in understanding the nuances that others often miss. They notice subtle shifts in tone, behavior, or atmosphere, which helps them respond appropriately and effectively. This heightened awareness can make Scorpio highly empathetic and perceptive in social situations. It's like they see the hidden layers beneath everyday interactions. This skill is invaluable not just for personal relationships but also in careers where precision matters. Scorpio's ability to pick up on fine details helps them avoid mistakes and make informed decisions. It also contributes to their reputation as reliable and insightful individuals. By cultivating these qualities, emotional strength, truth-seeking, strategic thinking, resilience, and keen observation, Scorpio embodies a powerful blend of psychological wisdom and practical effectiveness. These traits not only define their personality, but also offer valuable lessons for anyone striving to grow emotionally and intellectually. Up next, we will uncover 3 of the most profound and sometimes controversial qualities of Scorpio. These truths dive even deeper into their complex nature and will challenge how you think about power, vulnerability, and influence. Stay tuned. Scorpio's ability to keep secrets is one of those rare qualities that truly sets them apart. It goes beyond simply not sharing information. It's a deep respect for trust and the vulnerability that comes with sharing something personal. When someone confides in a Scorpio, they don't just hear words, they feel the weight of that trust. This makes them incredibly dependable guardians of private matters. If you've ever shared a secret with a Scorpio, you probably noticed how they hold it carefully, protecting it as if it were a precious treasure. This respect for boundaries creates a safe space in relationships that allows others to open up without fear of judgment or betrayal. This skill isn't just about secrecy, it's about honoring the emotional safety of those they care about. In a world where gossip can spread quickly and trust is often fragile, Scorpio's discretion becomes a form of emotional integrity. You might see this in a workplace where confidential information needs to be handled sensitively, or in friendships where personal struggles are shared. The peace of mind that comes from knowing Scorpio is trustworthy is invaluable. It teaches us how important it is to honor others' vulnerabilities and how trust can deepen bonds beyond surface-level connections. Creativity is another profound part of Scorpio's nature. Their creativity is not casual or superficial. It is born from their intense emotional world. When Scorpio creates, they pour their feelings, experiences, and reflections into their work. This could be through art, writing, music, or any form of self-expression that allows them to channel their depth. Their creative process often becomes a journey of healing and understanding. For example, a Scorpio artist might transform heartbreak into powerful paintings, or a Scorpio writer might explore dark themes to shed light on universal truths. This emotional creativity connects deeply with others because it comes from a place of honesty and intensity. Scorpio's originality is not just about being different, it's about expressing what is real and often unspoken. Their work invites others to explore their own emotions and perspectives, sparking empathy and insight. For anyone struggling to find their voice or express complex feelings, Scorpio's creative courage is an inspiring example. It reminds us that our deepest emotions can become the most authentic art. When it comes to persuasion, Scorpio's approach is subtle but powerful. They don't rely on force or loud arguments to get what they want. Instead, they understand people on a profound psychological level. This emotional intelligence allows them to connect with others authentically and guide conversations toward mutual understanding. Imagine negotiating a difficult deal or resolving a conflict. Scorpio listens, reads the room, and then chooses their words carefully to influence outcomes. This skill is rooted in empathy and respect, rather than manipulation. Their persuasive power comes from knowing what motivates others and how to inspire cooperation without pressure. This makes Scorpio natural leaders and trusted advisors. In everyday life, you might notice how Scorpio friends or colleagues seem to have a way of encouraging others to open up or see new possibilities. Their influence feels genuine because it's built on trust and emotional connection. For anyone wanting to improve their communication skills, learning from Scorpio's approach means valuing listening as much as speaking, and using understanding to inspire rather than control. Solitude is something Scorpios not only tolerate but embrace as a vital part of their growth. While many people fear loneliness, Scorpio sees it as an opportunity for self-reflection and renewal. They understand that stepping back from the noise and distractions of the world allows them to process their emotions and thoughts deeply. This time alone isn't about isolation, it's about reconnecting with their inner self. Think of moments when you've needed space to think or heal. Scorpio's comfort with solitude shows us the power of being alone without feeling lonely. This introspective practice strengthens Scorpio's emotional resilience and clarity. By spending time in solitude, they recharge and gain insights that help them navigate life's complexities. It also fosters independence, teaching them to trust themselves rather than rely on constant external validation. For those who struggle with quiet moments or fear being alone, Scorpio's example offers a gentle reminder. Solitude can be a friend, a space for growth, and a path to deeper self-understanding. These qualities, discretion, creativity, persuasive insight, and embracing solitude, form the heart of Scorpio's profound psychological landscape. They challenge us to think about how trust, expression, influence, and inner reflection shape our lives. And now, as we approach the final part of this journey, we'll uncover some of the most revealing and even controversial truths about Scorpio. These insights will invite you to rethink power, vulnerability, and the mysterious ways Scorpio leaves a lasting impact on the world. Stay with me for what promises to be the most eye-opening part of this video. Scorpio's embrace of solitude is more than just a preference, it's a necessity for their growth and well-being. Unlike many who fear being alone, Scorpio sees solitude as a sacred space where they can dive deep into their thoughts and emotions. It's a time to process, reflect, and recharge away from the distractions of the outside world. This practice allows them to connect with their true selves on a profound level. Imagine moments when life feels overwhelming. Scorpio's way is to step back, create that quiet space, and listen inwardly. This solitude nurtures their emotional strength and clarity, helping them return to the world centered and ready. Being comfortable alone also teaches Scorpio self-reliance and independence. They don't seek constant validation or approval from others because they've learned to find peace within. This inner confidence comes from facing their fears and embracing their vulnerabilities during those quiet moments. For anyone struggling with loneliness or fear of solitude, Scorpio offers a powerful example. Alone time isn't emptiness, it's fertile ground for self-discovery and healing. It's a reminder that sometimes the deepest connections we need are the ones we cultivate with ourselves. Finally, Scorpio's protective nature toward their closest friends reveals a fierce loyalty that few can match. When a Scorpio cares, they become a guardian, willing to defend and support those they love no matter what. This protectiveness is born from a profound emotional investment. It's not about control or possessiveness, it's about a deep sense of responsibility and love. You might know a Scorpio who will stand up for their friends in moments of crisis or quietly provide unwavering support when life gets hard. This loyalty creates a powerful safety net that helps those around Scorpio feel truly seen and valued. Their devotion is also a source of strength for their inner circle. Scorpio's protective instinct means they are always ready to fight for the well-being of their loved ones, offering not just words, but actions that prove their commitment. This kind of support can transform lives, reminding us all how important it is to have someone who truly cares and stands by us. For anyone lucky enough to have a Scorpio friend, this fierce loyalty is a gift that lasts a lifetime. As we come to the close of this journey through Scorpio's remarkable traits, it's clear that they embody a unique blend of depth, strength, and authenticity. Their intuition guides them beyond the obvious, their resilience turns hardship into growth, their passion fuels meaningful connections, and their quiet solitude builds the foundation for self-mastery. Scorpio teaches us that true power lies not in outward show, but in inner courage and emotional honesty. If you saw yourself or someone you care about in these qualities, consider subscribing to the channel. There's so much more waiting for you here. More insights into the mysteries of the Zodiac and how understanding these signs can illuminate our own paths. If you know someone who might need to hear this message today, please share this video with them. Let's keep the conversation going and continue exploring the rich landscape of human nature together. Remember, Scorpio's story is one of transformation and profound strength, and this is just the beginning. Stay tuned for more videos, where we dive even deeper into the signs, uncovering truths that inspire growth, spark reflection, and sometimes challenge what we think we know. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.